Welcome back, viewers. I hope you have a pen and paper ready because we have a quiz for you, so I want you to write some numbers down. Before that, we're going to come on to Mr. Ahmed Kabir, our accountant. Welcome. Can you briefly just tell us a bit about yourself and your business, please?
Okay, first of all, on behalf of Alifanco Chartered Certified Accountants, I want to thank you and NTV for inviting us here. We are a chartered certified firm based in Birmingham, even though we have a client across the UK. Currently, we are providing service to restaurant, takeaways, and pharmacy, locums, the doctors, and everybody. And it's been 5 years we are running the show. And Alhamdulillah, so far so good. We are doing well, and we are hoping we will get more clients in our community and in different communities as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that. That was a good brief introduction. What do you do for businesses? Simple.
We're not only dealing with the businesses. Obviously we are providing accountancy service to businesses, but obviously we also deal with the personal, the individuals who have a rental income, or probably some people who have properties or they're selling the property, so we have to calculate the capital gain tax. So we are providing all kind of services. We are not strictly into the accountancy as accountancy firm. We are providing every single people, whoever needs a financial service. So we're providing all kind of services.
It's true. They say behind every successful business people, there is a successful accountant.
I believe that as an accountant.
What are the differences between accountant, bookkeepers, and chartered accountants?
Okay, there is a fine line between accountant and the bookkeeper, because a bookkeeper, what they do normally, I mean, once you give all your paperwork to bookkeeper, they just calculate the figures. When they finish the figures, calculating the figures, then the accountant start working, because accountant is not just finding your profit and loss and the balance sheet. Their main job is to advise you how you can grow your business, how you can manage your cash flows, how you can improve your business. So accountants is not just crunching the figures and find out whether you're making profit or loss. Yes, they do that, but along with that, they help you to grow your business, to help you to, so how you can expand your business. So it's a vast area, and there is a difference between bookkeeper, accountant. Some people, yes, chartered accountant, obviously they are qualified people, so they can give you, they have to follow the rules and regulations. So you can go to different accountant, chartered accountant, bookkeeper. It depends on your need and how you look into that. I mean, some people, they just do, they want their P&L to be ready, so they just go to a bookkeeper. Some people, they have a complicated business, they have a big business, so they need more than a profit and loss account. So obviously that's the difference between accountant and the bookkeeper.
Okay. Do all the businesses need an accountant?
I believe so, because it's very hard to run the business without an accountant, unless if you have in-house accountants, but still you need an accountant. I mean, obviously, the reason you need a good accountant, because when you do the business, you are probably expert on your field, so you can concentrate on your core areas, whereas if you want to start concentrating on different places, you're going to lose out your business. You're going to lose out your focus on your business. So it's better to have a good accountant in place, so that they can help you, they can guide you from the background, so that you can concentrate on your field, and they can do your calculation and can guide you what's the best way to go forward and make money.
End of the day, where you're spending too much, where you can save.
Reason of doing business is to making good profit.
Can you just quite briefly tell me what types of different company setups there are? Because most of our viewers, or a lot of our viewers, are people who want to get into businesses. What type of setups are there?
Let me just rephrase your questions. What type of business, if you can ask me? There are different type of setting up a businesses. One, you can do a sole trader, or you can have a partnership, and we can have a limited company. The best option is a limited company, because limited company is treated as a separate entity, and when you have a sole trader, then you can do business under the sole trader partnership, but all the responsibilities comes to you for the business, yeah, and it might affect your personal the financial sides as well. Whereas if you have a limited company, it is completely different than your personal financial difficulties or advantage, whatever you say, and it's better to keep it separate so that, you know, if you have a limited company, you can make profit, you can take dividend. And one more reason you should have a limited company is a tax efficient way of doing a business as well. So I think limited is
How is that? How is it tax efficient?
simple. If you have a limited company, you just pay 20% corporation tax. Rest of the money you can take as a dividend. Even though they changed the rule from the 1st of April 2016, you have to pay 7.5% tax on your dividend after £5,000. But even though when you have a sole trader, you're paying 20% tax, then 9% your national insurance contribution. So you end up paying quite a lot of tax over there. Whereas in a limited company, you're paying less than that. So obviously, limited company, there are quite a lot of advantages.
You don't have to do a self-assessment at the end of the day.
Still, as a director, you have to do the self-assessment by law, but there are certain way of saving money when you have a limited company, whereas sole trader restrict you so much that there's nothing much you can do with the sole trader or a partnership.
And in terms of businesses being set up, what are the current VAT threshold?
Currently is £82,000 for the whole year, which means if your turnover is more than £1,576 per week, you have to do the VAT registration. But there is one thing I want to share with the viewers is some people that think that in 12 months down the line, if my turnover is more than £82,000, then I have to do the VAT registration. Otherwise, I don't need to do the VAT registration for next 12 months, which is not true. They take the last 12 months. So when you are on your 13th month, they will take from 13 months and they go back to 12 months. So you need to keep taking your the sales, and you need to consider that one and keep records exactly how much you're having the annual sales on 13 months, on 14 months, and you have to go at that way.
Okay. How can you help someone grow their business?
When some people, when one of our clients, they come to us, the way we are talking about the business startup, yes. So when you come here, sometimes obviously they might be experienced businessmen, but sometimes they are fresh entrepreneur. So what we do, we sit with them, we discuss about all the possible way of doing a business, what's the best options, whether it's a limited company or sole trader, because still there are scope of having a discussion. If your profit is only £10,000, it's no point of having a limited company. Then you can have a sole trader because it's a very tiny small business. When you have a limited company, there are a lot of rules and regulation you have to follow. So we have advised them accordingly. We set it up for them. We set up their payroll, VAT, everything. That's also that everything is in place so that you can see where your business is going after every 3 months or every 6 months. That's how you can project yourself and do the business properly.
I'm going to keep this as the last question now. Actually, we only got 3 minutes to go. What are some common mistakes that businesses should avoid when working with an accountant? The important part of that, sometimes clients think that I just keep the paperwork and accountants will do. We have to share the responsibilities. That is important. You have to keep your paperwork such a way so that accountant can work on these and help you, because if it's too massive, people for an accountant it would be very hard to understand exactly what you are actually doing if your paperwork are not in a tidy situation. So you have to keep your record. Again, I have to repeat that. You have to keep your record such a way so that accountant can help you. So we have to share the responsibilities, and we can work together and help them. Thank you very much for your answer. I'm sorry we're running out of time today. I just want to thank you for being on the show.
Thank you very much.
We're going to conclude the show today, and I've got a quiz that I want to ask the viewers. Thank you very much.
Thank you for inviting us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Dear viewers, we have come to the end of the show for today, and I'd like to once again thank my guests for coming on to the show, and most importantly, I want to ask and thank you for watching. Well, viewers, I have learned a few things today from our accountant and our entrepreneurs here. And remember, you can still email us with any further questions you may have, and I promise they will be answered. Also, I would like you to get in touch with us if you know someone who is a successful entrepreneur and you wish them to appear on our show. Please do email us, and I will repeat my email, which is businesstoday@ntveurope.net. That's businesstoday@ntveurope.net. Please just put a line in and let us know who you want and who you believe is a successful entrepreneur. Don't forget, viewers, you can visit our website, which is www.businesstodayshow.co.uk. That's www.businesstodayshow.co.uk, and you can also log on to YouTube to see our previous past shows. Viewers, the quiz today is a little quiz for you, okay? I want you, if you've got a pen and paper, please do write it down. You saw a shirt for £97. You didn't have the cash, so you borrowed £50 from mum and £50 from dad. So £50 is £100. You bought the shirt and had £3 change. You gave your dad £1 and your mum £1, and you kept the other £1 for yourself. So you owe your mum now £49, your dad £49. So that's 49 plus 49, that's £98. Plus you kept that £1. The total is £99. Now please work out where is the missing pound. Okay, viewers, I hope you can answer that. If you haven't got the question, the quiz properly, do go back on YouTube, see the quiz, and do answer me. Email us with the answer. We might have a surprise in for you. Well, viewers, that's it from me today. Please do remember to tune in on the 13th of March at 5 p.m, where we will discuss further on the crisis on our curry industry. And for now, remember, tomorrow's business is business today. Thank you for watching.